about to be rolling. We're going into it now.
Yeah, y'all just tell me when.
When we go like that.
I can't see you. Good? Are y'all ready? Good afternoon. My name is Lieutenant Mike Silcox with the Violent Crimes Unit. This afternoon at this evening at 8:07 p.m., officers were dispatched to an apartment complex in the 8200 block at Dix Ellis Trail. Upon arrival, they located a 10-year-old female that was suffering from an apparent gunshot wound to her leg. She was transported to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Investigation revealed there was some sort of altercation with a black male suspect. We do not have a description at this time to get out. He was on the top level of the apartment complex or the hotel. He was arguing with individuals in a newer model 4-door silver sedan. We don't know what occurred between the altercation with him, but the black male suspect on the second floor began shooting at the vehicle. The vehicle fled from the scene, crashed through a barrier behind the hotel, and then continued to flee. At this point, the vehicle is outstanding. During the shooting, the 10-year-old female and an 11-year-old female began running, and that's when the 10-year-old was struck with a bullet. At this time, we're unsure if it was a full bullet or if it was a graze or shrapnel from the railing. We are asking if anyone has any information to contact First Coast Crime Stoppers or the non-emergency number. If any more information is available, we will release it through the PIO office.
Was the 11-year-old also shot?
She has an injury, but we don't believe it's a gunshot wound. She was not transported.
And these two girls, do they live here with their families at this complex?
Due to Marcy's Law, I cannot say where the victims live at.
And so you said that they were outside, they just happened to be playing outside or something like
Yes,
that?
ma'am.
Okay, and then they were...
Yes, ma'am. When the gunshots began, they began running, and that's when they were struck. Or excuse me, the one was struck.
And do the victims know the man who's firing?
No, ma'am.
So they're not related?
No, ma'am. We do have surveillance video that we're going through now, and as soon as we're able to obtain a good picture of the suspect, we'll release that through the PIO office.
Okay, so the man started firing shots at a vehicle.
Yes, ma'am.
And that vehicle, did they return fire?
At this point, we're so early in the investigations, we do not know.
You know how many people were in that vehicle?
No, sir.
And the two victims, are they related? Are they sisters? Or?
That I do not know. Any other questions?
Not at this time.
All right, thank y'all.
Thank you. So I just want to wrap everything up that you just heard from JSO. They say that there were two female victims outside of this complex right behind me. As you can see, I'm going to let Glenn zoom in so that you can see the police cars still here on this scene. But basically, he says that they were outside, may have been playing, when a male suspect was in some type of altercation with someone in a vehicle, and that vehicle sped off.